Alrighty, so today we are cleaning our aquaponic system. We're in zone 8B, and because of that, that means that we have a much longer growing season, which means that we get to start our seeds much earlier, which means at the end of January going into February is when we can start our seeds indoors and even sow some seeds outside. This year, I wanted to start our seeds in our aquaponic system, but over the fall and winter, the algae and duckweed have just really gotten out of hand, and so before we start any new seeds, we thought it was best to do a complete cleaning from head to toe, top to bottom. So the first thing that I did was I took out all of the old seedlings, the ones that were old, dead, or just never germinated in the first place. Then we slowly drained the water down through the tubes and into the tank below. Once the pipes were clear, we took the pipes into our bathroom and put them in the tub so that we were able to use the little hand sprayer to spray them out. While Wyatt took it apart, I got to cleaning and scrubbing them down. We used an old bottle brush that we got from the Dollar Tree to really get in those pipes and wipe them down. And then once they were wiped down with just a little bit of Dawn dish soap, we sprayed them with some water. And that actually worked really well. For the longer tubes, we used an old loofah attached to some cord that we were able to string through, pull it through, and that scrubbed the inside. And that actually made the whole process really simple and really easy. And then once it was rinsed out, they were nice and clean. Then I got to cleaning the tank. We have some chicken wire that we put over the top to keep the dogs from drinking the water. I scooped off the duckweed and tried to reserve some of it so that we would put it back on top because I like keeping that on top of the water. I scraped off the duckweed using an old razor like palette scraper, and then I took the water and Wyatt just dumped that outside. This part was super fun and actually really satisfying. That pump tube was the worst part of this whole experience. It was so narrow, we didn't have any straws or any straw cleaners that would work to get in there. So what I ended up doing was I cut an old sponge, or a sponge I wasn't using, into little tiny pieces and shoved it in there. And then I cleaned one side of it, and then I would fill it with water and I would blow through it to blow the sponge through the tube. I had to do that several times, but eventually that actually worked really well, and I'm not sure the way you're supposed to do it, but it's what worked for us. The last thing was to refill the tank, put the parts back together, and add a little fertilizer. What do you think? These leaks?
Maybe with the new stuff it's going to be doing better. That's what the hope is that we cleaned it out and now the stuff's going to do a little bit better.
Let these roots sink in there.
So how many leaks do we got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 leaks.
I might...
Do the basil up here.
In the first corner, you think? With all this dirt in it? I'm definitely going to put the basil down below.
Oh, you want to do it at the bottom?
Yeah. Well, not the bottom because the dogs are trying, but like in the back over here, like right here.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
It's been doing so well, but I wanted to have some sun. And we put the other basil that I have, this little one right next to it. I like to keep light to light. But I wanted to keep this mostly open for my new seeds because the stuff that's up here seems to do the best. So.
Oh, when it doesn't have dogs harassing it, it makes more sense.
I've got my little 5 pepper, Chinese 5 pepper, those are some little spicy peppers. I should pull. This one is a mini bell pepper.
Mini bell.
Those are my Baker's Creek seeds.
Oop. They got a little tangled.
These are both mini bells as well, Baker's Creek. I've never really had a lot of luck with peppers, so we'll see how that goes. And then we're gonna do.
I thought that was a lavender.
This is a lavender, yes.
Okay. I thought you were gonna do that stuff down here with the
That's true.
other peppers.
Alright. I'm gonna put this right here.